Good morning everyone, hope you had a really lovely half term. Welcome back to maths. So today's maths is arithmetic. So here's the arithmetic Word document here. If you are on a PC, click on the three dots and open in Word. If you're on a tablet, click on the Word document and the boxes are jumbled up, so remember to click on that icon there, which is open with Word. Or you can click on the other icon, which is edit. So here, questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can do independently. Let's get straight on to question 6. So question 6, 9.07 add 3.3. So the 3 should be in the ones column underneath the 9. So 3.3, put your placeholder here under the 7. And it's addition. So 7 add 0 is 7 and so on. Remember to have that, to keep your decimal point in the same line. Question 7, 30,600 add 5,099. So the 5,000 needs to go in the thousands column. So underneath the 0, 5,099. Remember that's your ones column, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands. Adding 0, add 9 is 9, and so on. Make sure that you are laying out your digits really carefully in the correct column. Question 8, 1 3/4 multiplied by 4. 1 3/4 is a mixed number, so we have to make sure that we convert it into an improper fraction. So that whole one is 4/4. Add the 3/4. So 1 3/4 is 7/4. Some of you at school prefer to do it like this. You multiply the denominator, add the numerator. So 1 times 4 is 4, add the 3 is 7, so it's 7/4 times 4. So that's 7/4 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. What is 7/4 4 times? 7, 14, and so on. Counting in sevens 4 times. Your answer will be in quarters. Question 9. 4 cubed add 6. So 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4. So you do that first and then you add the 6. Question 10. 70 times 5. Well, what's 7 times 5? And then make it 10 times bigger. Question 11. 2,454 divided by 3. So use the bus stop method for this. How many 3's in 2,454? How many 3's are in 2? Is 0, and then carry the 2 over there. How many 3's are in 24, and so on. Question 12. 15 divided by, open brackets, 6 subtract 3, close brackets, equals. So when there are mixed operations within the same calculation, you have to apply BODMAS. So B means brackets, O means order, like square numbers or cube numbers, division and multiplication, and then addition and subtraction. So this is the order of operations. So first of all, we need to do the brackets. So B for brackets. So 6 subtract 3 is 3. There's no orders, there's no cube numbers or squared numbers. Is there division or multiplication? Yes, there is. So now 15 divided by 3, and there's your answer. Question 13. 66 multiplied by 32. So 6 times 6, and then 6 times 2, and then you're going to do 6 times 3, but before you do that, you need to put your placeholder in because you're not actually doing 6 times 3, you're doing 6 times 30. 6 times 3, then 6 times 3, and then add them together. Question 14. 2,912 divided by 13. So how many chunks of 13 are there in 2,912? So before we do that, we need to do our starburst. So 1 times 13 is 13. 2 times 13, double that, 26. 10 times 13, multiply that by 10, 130. 100 13s, that's it times 10, times it by 10 again, 1,300. 20 13s, well 2 13s is 26, so make that 10 times bigger, 260, and so on. So how many 13s are in 2,912? Well, I know that 100 13s is 1,300. Subtract that. 2 subtract 0 is 2. 1 subtract 0 is 1. 9 subtract 3 is 6. 2 subtract 1 is 1. I know that another 100 13s is 1,300. Subtract that and keep going. And then add up how many chunks of 13 you have and then write your answer here. Excellent. Question 15. 5 3/5 subtract 9/10. So before we do anything, we have a mixed number. So you need to convert that into an improper fraction. So 5 times 5 is 25, add the 3. So 25, 26, 27, 28, so it's 28/5. Subtract 9/10. Now when you are subtracting fractions, you have to make sure the denominators are the same. So let's make 28/5 into tenths, find the equivalent fraction in tenths. So times it by 2, times it by 2. So 28 times 2, you tell me, in tenths. Subtract 9/10. And there's your answer, in tenths. Question 16. 1/4 divided by 5. So dividing fractions, we need to use K, F, C. Keep the first fraction, flip the second fraction, that's 5 once, so that's now flip it over to make 1/5, and then change the operation into multiply. Now we can just times the numerators times the denominators. Question 17. 30.23 times 100. So we're making this number 100 times bigger. Okay, so you can either move the decimal point 2 places to make the number 100 times bigger. So that's 10 times bigger, that's 100 times bigger. Or you use your place value grid. 30.23, make it 100 times bigger. So you need to move the digits this way 2 places. So pick up the 3, move it 2 places, 1, 2. Pick up the 0, move it 2 places. Pick up the 2, move it 2 places. Pick up the 3, move it 2 places. There's your answer. Question 18, last question. 10% of 356. So to find out 10%, you need to divide 356 by 10. So you can either, there's 356, the decimal point is here in the whole number, so you can either divide it by 10 by moving the decimal place one place. Remember, dividing by 10, the number gets smaller. Or use your place value grid, 356. There's the decimal point in a whole number. Divide it by 10. Move each digit 1 place. Move the 6 1 place here. decimal point stays in the same place, move the 5, move the 3. So there's 10%. Well done, everybody. Great job.